Good evening and welcome to the Gary Brodsky Show with your host, Gary Brodsky. Let's talk about what men are today, how men react with women today, and how they act with women. Basically, it's disgusting, but that's not important. Men basically act like this. They try to do a lot of nice stuff, a lot of nice things, in the hopes of getting some sex back in return. Now, if you're one of these guys who's tried that, you know it doesn't work. It does not work. It does not work. Believe me, it doesn't work. But most guys, and most women know how to play guys real well. It's like, well, if you're really nice to me, do this for me, do that for me, maybe, just maybe, you have a chance to have sex with me. Now, any guy that falls for that is controlled, okay? You understand me? Is totally controlled. When you fall for the fact that, oh, if I don't do this for her, she won't have sex with me. If I don't do that for her, you have chosen a path of slavery. Well, I can't buy this because she doesn't like it. You have totally lost control. I know what a lot of you guys are saying. Yeah, but you don't understand. I hear this all the time. This one, she is different. She's not different. Let me tell you what your future holds for you if you don't know how to deal with women. You're going to meet a girl, if you know how. And if you don't know how, that's what GaryBrodsky.com is all about. If you know how. Okay? I have to just say that because guys today don't know how. You're going to meet a girl, great first date. That does happen. Second date, all of a sudden you're in a relationship. Then you go down this path of giving up your control. I'm not talking about controlling her. I'm talking about losing your control, your rationality, because you can get some sex. Eventually, this is what's going to happen to you because it happens to everybody. Maybe you get lucky and it won't happen to you. But you want to play Russian roulette with your life? I don't think so. What will happen is this. I get these calls at 2, 3, 4 times a day. You're going to wind up getting arrested for something you didn't do, an order of protection, your firearms taken, all because, when you're dealing with women, gotta tell you something, it's a very strange thing because you are in enemy territory at the same time you love them. But if you don't know how to control yourself, you are going to be torn apart. And this is the natural order of things. I'll tell you why. In nature, in every form of nature, the strong are respected, the weak are torn to pieces. Now, I don't think that's good. I'm not happy about it, but it is the way it is. Unless you know how to deal with women, which, by the way, today it's one of the most important life skills to have. If you don't know your body language, if you don't know your words, if you don't know all those magic words, if you don't know any of that stuff, it's all there on GaryBrodsky.com. And believe me, we'll do it very well. Very well. Guys usually go there after they fuck up. So you can spare yourself that. What happens when guys get involved with women is they begin to change to the woman's specifications. And then the woman gets contempt, kicks your ass right out the fucking door. That happens. If you're lucky, you still have your shirt on your back. Now, I know I've been there. Never again. So, as I always say, fools learn by their mistakes. Wise men learn by fools' mistakes. Don't be a fool. Be a wise man. And questions, of course, Gary Brodsky 123 at AOL.com. But that is the life of most men are in the shadow of, what can I do today to make her happy? That type of mentality will not, I guarantee you, make her happy. What can I do to get her to stop yelling at me? Walk out the door. How's that? Men have become so belittled and so put down by society today that most guys don't have guts, they don't have balls, they don't do any self-improvement. They just sit there, okay? And a lot of guys out there, I call them losers, jerks, whatever, morons, dream on, you name it. They're selling these programs. This is like fantastically idiotic marketing. I'm not afraid to say it anymore. That the best way to get women, listen to this, okay, listen to this carefully. The best way to get women is to do absolutely nothing. And that costs $535. Yeah, that works a lot. And the best way to make money is to do absolutely nothing. That's another, they're morons. But what they're doing is appealing to making it easy for you. Sit around, do nothing, women will come to you. It doesn't even have any logic to it. But we live in a society where logic is sort of dying out. Pretty soon we have it right now. We have a generation of kids growing up that are not going to know what logic is, not going to know what religion is. They're going to believe evolution is a fact, which I know is a bunch of bullshit. It is the biggest hoax ever played on humanity. And I got more to say. But I could use a few questions at Gary Brodsky123 at AOL.com. I'm going to break loose a really, really big secret. A really, really big secret. So anybody who watches this will know about it. It's not on the website. All I ask is for a question. I know girls are going to send me pictures tonight. It always happens. That doesn't count as a question. Oh, we got some questions here. Hey, Chris, how you doing? Great to see you. Wow. This is going to be a good one. I'll even extinguish a cigarette for this. How you doing? Good. Good. Anyway, I have really started to digest hearing the advice of women, but never taking it. Why? Because any women will basically do anything to talk men out of taking risks. Wow, this is genius. I got to put this up on my site. It doesn't matter what the risks are. It's against man's nature not to take risks. Also, there are a couple of women at work that call me an asshole if I don't do things they like. I just laugh at them, and all I say is, yeah, and that. Even when a woman tries to argue with me about everything, believe me, there's no limit to their arguments. I won't even entertain it. If I'm explaining, I'm losing, and I play to win. Love it. Send it to me again, because this is going up on my website. It's that good. Okay, here's the big secret. And this has nothing to do with what I usually talk about. Many of you know my age, many of you don't. I stay young. How? And I'm going biblical, which I know is like a big thing now. I'm going to probably pull this off of YouTube. But I have not lost a hair off my head. I am still, as you can see, in great shape. Why? My workouts are basically shit. People go, what do you do? 3 sets of 6 and you're done? Yeah, I'm done. I'm leaving. I usually hang around the gym and talk to people. Bench press, 3 sets of 6, sometimes 3 sets of 8, sometimes 2 sets. Why? Well, I've done a lot of research on this. You'll love this. People used to live to 900 years old. We've all read about that. It's a fact. It's true. They don't anymore. And no one has ever yet been able to figure out why. A billion theories, I have the facts. And hit me up if you want to know how, and I'll tell you. When there was the Great Flood, and there was one, if you don't believe it, and know or whatever, doesn't matter. It still was a Great Flood. It washed out a lot of nutrients in the earth. And ever since the Great Flood, people start aging very quickly. Now, I know, trying to get somebody to take something that's good for them, or, I drink like 12 sodas a day, I smoke cigarettes, I eat drive-through food, and I'm in great shape. Because I know the nutrients that are missing. And so far, I'm living proof. So if you want to, me to hook up a package for you, just hit me up at Gary Brodsky 123 at AOL.com. This goes for men as well as women. And there are a lot of private clients, and they're seeing results. I mean, you know, I can have a show with just all the people who give testimonials. They're aging backwards. So, just, you know, a little piece of information I thought was very critical, because I see people my age that look like my grandfather. Not exactly my grandfather, but you know, people go, is that your father? No, it's somebody 2 years younger than me. No energy, nothing. You know, and that's what men are becoming at age 20 now. They don't have the nutrients. They don't have the stuff to fight the xenoestrogens that are poisoning our water, poisoning our air, that's estrogenizing men, turning men into something that's not quite men, not quite women, but they get the cover on magazines, you know, whatever. It's all part of a package. There's two parts. One is biology drives behavior, and the other one is behavior drives biology. And if you have a good system with both, you can't lose. You cannot lose. I have the only real DHEA in the world. I've looked at everybody's site. The only one. At GaryBrodsky.com, drop down menu supplements. And it's available. We got in 20 bottles on Friday. That, you know, they're ready to be sold. They work. People go, well, that's like $69 or something like that. You know, we pay like $50, okay? We got to ship it, we got to process it, we got to label it. But it's worth it because it is what makes men men. It builds the testosterone up. Most guys are afraid of testosterone today. You know, as Jason knows, he's out there somewhere. Guys are taking female hormones. That's how much brainwashing works. And it's doing a great job of emasculating men. It's disgusting. It's sick. And I'm just going to put this shit down. Because it's making me look like I have a fucking fat waist, which I don't. Okay. And I sent out an email, mass email. If you watch the show, you probably got it. On how body language, change your body language, change your life. It's proven by science. And it really makes a difference when you walk into a room or you walk up to a girl, how she's going to respond. Because most seduction is not spoken. And that takes care of that. It's called Change Your Body Language, Change Your Life. And I guess the title may be a turnoff because it's not doing as well as it should. It's doing well, but it's not doing as well as it should. But it works. You can actually, and I've done this, I had a flu coming on. I just walked around healthy. And all the details are right on that audio program. And all of a sudden, bang. It went away. Because by changing your posture, you send out different signals. It's absolutely true. You just have to look at somebody and go, this guy's a loser, this guy's a jerk, this guy's doing great. All by posture. Yes, if you change your posture, you can make a fortune of money. Just by changing your posture? Is that crazy? No, science has proven it. By changing posture, you can meet more women, and women will think you're great and never try to challenge you? Yes. Again, it's proven by science. You can go over the internet, they have all sorts of proof, but not the kind of stuff I have on that audio. Change your body language, change your life. I recommend it to everybody. And who buys it? All the big businessmen buy it. So let's see if there's any more questions because this thing is on. Okay, I have to wait for it to update. It's checking for mail. Whoa, and there's a lot of mail. And I'm glad. What shall we get to now? After I start firing my ashtray, which is now commonplace. Jason, how you doing? And Merry Christmas, okay, to everybody. Merry Christmas. That's right, Merry Christmas. You heard it here. Hey, Gary, Jason here. Every person listening to your show needs to get your body language program. I see so many people walking around with very poor posture, so bad they can push a penny around with their nose. Go buy Gary's products so you don't become one of those people. Thanks, Jason. Thank you, Jason. My most valued friend. Joe, how you doing? Oh, those Super Mojo bags, they're backed up, but they're being made by the real guys, okay? The real guys have no concept of time, delivery. They're not marketeers, but that stuff works. Well worth the wait. And I guarantee you one thing, you will never lose in poker again. Never. I'm not telling you to go out and gamble, but I'm saying if you just even start playing for fun. I put one in my pocket. I got a straight flush to the queen. First hand. Because there are greater things in this world than you can imagine. They have just bombarded the hell out of us, breaking us away from any spiritual contact, which is the true power of a man. And yes, a woman too. Let's be, But it is. Everything you see out there, everything, MSNBC is poison, okay? It is poison. Is to tell you there is no God, there is no spiritual power, there are no spirits, nothing works except what they tell you is going to work that day. And I see too many people going around repeating nonsense and stupidity. When every great culture, look at Egypt for a second, every carving, everything was to commemorate some sort of spirituality. It may not be the spirituality of today, but still there was a search, a desire for spirituality, for connection. We're disconnected people. And that's not a good thing. Okay, there's another question, but it's upside down, so I can't. All right, men in their 20s, this is going to be good. Oh, this is going to be good. I am amazed how many guys in their 20s are being treated like old men in their 80s with all sorts of fabricated and limiting diseases. Just an excuse for the healthcare system to perpetually make money off people. Extremely unethical to say the least. I take care of myself best I can. Take real supplements and exercise. Why, I'd rather jump off a tall building and do a series of backflips in the process than to accept the fate of being a fat old man and liberating disease when I'm not even 30. Great point. Great point. I meet women a lot. That's what I do. I am the best, okay? I'm not bragging. I am. And there's one thing that I can say that's a big turnoff to me. I'm on antidepressants. And it's sad. I'm not making fun of them. It's sad that we have a society that gives people these murder-suicide pills. That's why I won't sleep with them, because I don't want to wake up like in 5 different pieces. That people are that depressed, that miserable. I mean, think about it. How many people are trying to tune out of life, whether it's drinking, whether it's drugs, whether it's antidepressants, whether it's just going into depression? It's because they show you, they've taught you, they've indoctrinated you into believing life sucks. It doesn't suck. The news sucks. Life doesn't suck. Doesn't have to. I can give you a challenge. Go out and find a happy person. You ain't gonna find one. I hope you do. I hope you do. But they are pushing depression like it's the biggest coolest trend going. I hear from everybody, oh, I'm on Lexapro, Dexatro, you name it, they're on it. Not a good thing. There's a cure for depression. Absolutely a cure, and I'll say it. And if they want to take me to court, I'll prove it. Blood gold. Blood gold. That's right. I'm going to have some right now. You know something? I'm in a good mood. Why not make it better? A little shake does the job. Hey, down here to it. Yeah. A little Brooklyn, man. What the heck? Just a little teaspoon. We got a lot of good stuff coming up for the next year, by the way. Even movies and sports are not the true nature of man, okay? Everybody who's watching movies, occasional show here and there is okay. Just know it's there to brainwash you, and sports are there to distract you. It's an old weapon used by the Romans to distract and rob people. Not only of their money and their belongings, but of their spirit to fight back and everything else. Because you got your team fighting for you. And I don't watch sports. People go, ha, you don't even know how to play football. Ha ha ha. I got 5 girlfriends, 12 nice cars, a giant house, so shut the fuck up, okay? I don't have 12 cars, I have 4. Hey, Gary. I would love to hear it. Brian, I would love to hear this song. Please send it. You know my email address because you just sent me an email. Wow, somebody wrote a song for me. That's great. But anyway, I'm going to take a quick soda break because I'm into health foods. It's actually, I made fun of this last week, but it got such a big reaction. It's like if you go to a pizza place in Brooklyn, you're going to see guys, hey, how you doing? Come here. Hey, you're looking good. Big muscles, good shape. You go to a health food store like Whole Foods, people are walking around. Is this fine? Do me any good? Brainwashed fucking society. Now, you want women? Change your posture, become alpha. Yeah, just sitting like this. It's going to make a big difference sitting like this. It's absolutely true. So now I'm going to take a quick soda break, get your questions in. Gary Brodsky, 123 at AOL.com. And here's a song I can play because of, well, I'll tell you later.
We are 10 billion year old comets. We've got to get ourselves back to the young. By the time we got to Woodstock, we were 500,000 strong. And everywhere was song and a celebration. And I dreamed I saw the bombs, jets, planes riding shotgun to the sky, turning into butterflies across our nation.
They won't pull that one down. Yeah. But let's see, any questions here? Okay. Again, back to the nature of man. And I want to just describe it again so that you don't forget. When a man is doing everything he thinks catering to a woman, which is basically a form of worship that's forbidden, by the way, but and I know there's so many atheists out there. It doesn't work no matter who you are, okay? When did men give up their control? When did men give up being men? When did men, for a little piece of ass, give up their identity and their soul? When did this happen? I wasn't notified. I didn't get shit in the mail. But it's happening on a mass scale. When the hell did this happen? When did I get a notification? But I get the phone calls. Oh, she's got me this. She's got me sleeping in the garage. She's got me sleeping in the car. I'm sleeping in the woods. I mean, what the fuck? We have get your balls and your spine at GaryBrodsky.com. When you know how to play the game to win, you're going to win. GaryBrodsky.com. That's it. And everybody, send everybody there. We got to spread the word. So I'll say it. I'll say the truth. All the other sites about dating and stuff, all bullshit, okay? It's all bullshit. I've said it to them before. All bullshit. Going over to a girl and insulting her. What do they call it? Negging? I mean, it's fun to do, but you're not going to pick up any women. Hi, you're a moron. It's kind of funny, actually. And I was like, this should work? It doesn't work. Hey, you look fat today. How good are these guys going to get at being idiotic? Because they don't teach you like men. They teach you like you're a little boy, and here's what you're going to do. You're going to say this, you're going to do this, and you're going to... And it says, and a lot of these guys' stuff, be annoying like a little baby brother. Oh, that's a big turn on for women. Big turn on, right. Yes, huh? I just love the title of this one. Liberals are idiots. I think it's actually a mental disease. but I got to read this. Hi, Gary. Here's a quick one. It occurred to me, what is ironic that the morons that worship the government and lobby for more government control call themselves liberals? I know, it's sort of a reversal, right? Just hearing the word, no one would expect that they would be for limiting government. On the other note, the government is there to serve the people, not to try to control them. I think they forgot that one. I go on about exactly what's wrong, but I kind of want to stay alive a little longer. Hey, Chris, I think that's great. I have a lot of stuff I could say. I am afraid to say it. But I'll tell you one thing. If all the politicians, and you all know I am way 100% for Trump, but one thing good about Bernie Sanders, the only thing good about him, is he's the only politician I'm not afraid to make fun of. Because I don't think he should be a politician. I think he should be a comedian. Think about it. Think about him doing comedy. Okay, I'm going to do Bernie Sanders doing comedy because what the heck, it's going to be funny, right? Bernie Sanders being a comedian. I'm getting a blowjob from a girl, right? I'm getting a blowjob. She's got 12% of my penis in her mouth, not 100%. She only got 20%, and only 5% or 3% or 2% of the men are having sex with women. And I think that I can do Bernie Sanders all night. Because it's only 1% of the top 2% of the top 1% of the top 3% of the top 2. I'm sitting there with a calculator. What the fuck is this guy talking about? We're going to have 110% tax. You're going to owe us money after you pay us money. And that's the way, you know. I'm having fun. See, women are going to go where the fun is. If you're not fun, you're going to get women. That's it, all out there at GaryBrodsky.com. And right now during the show, buy something, okay? Just help myself out here. Tomorrow I can. And Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas. I am so glad if Trump has done anything, I'm hearing Merry Christmas again. It's so nice. Merry Christmas has become, it's like The Godfather. They've made rules about it. I don't want it spoken in school. I don't want it near the children. In the schools out here, and I'm sure across the country, I know it's in a lot of other states, if you say Merry Christmas, you're in trouble. Think about this. If I went back in a time machine, 1970, told them what was going on in the world today, they would laugh at me, and I would laugh at me, because I can't believe it. But the only way to defeat this, what Chris and a lot of other gentlemen are talking about tonight, is by having a woman to love. There's no greater joy than that. No greater joy. The guys that even think about that anymore, I know about 10 guys. Young guys. I work out with the young guys. The old guys today, they sit in the machine. So I work out with the young guys. Not one of them has a girlfriend. I said, do you ever think about a girlfriend? No. They're not going to like me. I mean, that's a real bad way to start. Building your self-confidence starts by changing your body language. Yeah. I expect to sell a few of these tonight. If I have to buy some myself, okay, that's the kind of guy I am. Crazy thing, I've tried to buy my own stuff because I lost them. And I said, we're very sorry, you cannot buy your own stuff. Why not? Well, you can't. Okay. It's a very simple process. The banks control it, and Gary is on the money 100%. Amy. I know this girl. Beautiful woman. We've gone to the gym together to work out. Gorgeous girl. And we laugh because no one hits on her. No one hits on her. She's 30, so you got young guys hitting on her, older guys. No one. Why? I said, why don't you go hit on her? So, I don't care. That's what men have become. A bunch of whiny bitches like teenage girls, okay? And then I've met these women and go, there's no difference between men and women. That usually ends the conversation for me. It'll say, I can actually pull a moose and seduce him in a second. But who wants to be with that, you know? Men have to have some standards and have some principles, have some values. What do you think, guys? And okay? This is an interesting one. It's a private question. Okay, I'll take care of it. Beautiful. Thank you. Really appreciate that one. A lot of people named John out there. Just got to say that. Oh, it's soda break time again. It's that time of year. But if you notice today, how many guys take themselves way too seriously? There's no more discos, there's no more dancing, there's no more life out there. Who's going to bring it back? Not the government, okay, guaranteed. Why do people even look to the government to do that? You can bring it back. You can go out anytime and do whatever you want. It's legal to pick up women. They make you think that, oh, you're going to get into trouble, sexual harassment. Really? Doesn't happen. Fear happens. And when you're afraid you can't do shit, okay? People, I'm afraid to talk to girls. Afraid? Scared or what? Disgusting. It really is disgusting. You know, the gym policies, I know a lot of you guys work out there at gyms. They're now, like, if you lift more than a certain amount of weight, I'm not going to mention the names of gyms. I don't need to be sued by them. If you lift a heavy weight, they throw you out. If you're doing heavy curls, they throw you out. If you put the weights down on the floor doing deadlifts, they throw you out. You can't do more than 125 pounds. You have to work out, and it took out at every gym all the male compatible stuff, and that's what they're doing. It's a war to emasculate men, and they're winning, but we're not going to let them win. We are not going to let them win. Having a woman as an ally and as a friend and as a lover is the greatest thing you could have. But you got to go out and get one. And you don't want to get into trouble thinking you know what you're doing, and next thing you know, she's accusing you of stuff you didn't do. And because you didn't change, you're still doing that. All the things that she actually meets you for, that she likes in you, and lets you change, forces you to change because you believe her, is the things she's going to hate you for. It's always always the case. I know I saw this coming. My friend has just got hit with a divorce today. Yeah, I have a lot of friends, so you're going to hear the story a lot. Hopefully not too much, but I hear it all the time. I gave her everything. I did everything she wanted, and she hit me with a divorce. Why is that? I gave her everything. That's why it is. You gave her everything, which is fine. Gifts, cars. If you can afford to do it. But he gave her his personality. He gave her his ability to make decisions. He gave her all the elements of being a man. And she said, this disgusting creature, fuck him, I'm divorcing him and taking everything he has. And that's the reality of life. So, lots of questions here. Oh, well, thank you. Okay. Somebody said change your body language, change your life. He changed his body language. He changed his life. It's that simple. If I'm talking to you like this, hey, Only take care of that thing with, that first thing, not the second thing. Powerful. It's a big difference when you open up. Look at the fucking muscles here. Huh? It's like it's too much, right? But I'm actually in the wrong chair tonight, so I'm sitting kind of low. That's why I keep adjusting. But I'm just explaining that so you understand. A lot of questions. Bonus sound. Bonus sound. What have I ever done for you to treat me so disrespectfully? Hey, how you doing, paisano? Good. How you doing? All right? All right, Dan the man. And let's talk about some Fruitcake Gems for a second. If I went to a gym and lifted a shitload of weights, hopefully I'm doing bicep curls. If someone tried to kick me out of the gym, I would just say, do me a favor and put this away for me, and then hand them the heavy dumbbells. I watch them struggle while I walk over to the locker room. Yeah. It's funny because the rules in the gyms now, no talking to anybody. That's a great rule. I walk in and go, do you sign in? I point to the sign, there's no talking. I walk by, having break balls, but what the hell. Okay. Bruce Lee was a lot of hype, but he really did have some amazing skills. I know, in fact, he did spend almost every hour in trying to improve himself. And let's face it, if he wasn't that good, the New World Order would not have killed him. Basically, very simple. A lot of stuff was hype, and a lot of stuff became true. One of the best teachers in the world is Muhammad Ali. First fight he ever won. I am the greatest. Nobody's going to beat me. I am the greatest fighter in the world. You say it enough, you're going to believe it. Now, I have another audio program, Power Self-Talk. You're talking to yourself 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, including holidays. If you're talking to yourself correctly, you can turn yourself into a giant and a success. Both those audios, Change Your Body Language, Change Your Life, and Power Self-Talk, will change your life. But it's hard sometimes for people to take stuff or listen to stuff or get stuff that actually will benefit them. I know crack dealers are having no problem selling their product. Here, you want to destroy your life? Come on up here. By the way, my stance is I am totally against drugs. And, yeah, I am not for legalization of anything. I'm against liquor too, okay? That's just me. Because it's a form of escape and not having to address, well, what's wrong today? How can I fix it? What's wrong today? I'll just drink it away, or I'll take some to bed, a little Kalu, And, the part about drinking and drugs that bothers me the most is people take them and they call me up and have a conversation. Oh, I'll tell you something. I was like, oh, shit. One thing good about that is like, oh, drop the call. I just cut them right the fuck off. But you ever get those drunk calls from some girl you know? That's the end of the relationship for me. Then you're going back to when they were 16. This guy, insane, right? But I feel bad because people look at life like, how do I escape from this shit? Don't worry. We all die at the end. And there is a heaven. And I'm telling you, I know for a fact there is a heaven. If you forget, I'm also a minister. There is a heaven, and it's a beautiful place. And if you don't believe in it, you might not get there. And I can tell you how to get to heaven, okay? Yeah, you can buy a ticket. They don't take cash, though. Or credit cards or checks. All you got to do is forgive people and do something nice for somebody, expecting nothing back in return. That's your ticket in. Very easy. Very low price ticket. Most people won't pay it. Just command it, and it will do whatever you ask. It responds to a powerful, like anything else, a powerful command. You will do this for me. Thank you. We're done. That's it. You don't negotiate. You don't argue. Spirits. We'll talk about spirits on another show. But anyway, okay, I'm on. Oh, I'm gonna wrap this up quick. I didn't know what to call this show. Any suggestions? Because I have no name for this. I'm gonna call it the nature of man, because the nature of man is to conquer, is to win, is to take chances, and if things fuck up, is to laugh about it and to keep coming back. We have lost that nature, and it is not to be a slave to a woman who's giving you sexual favors in return for you losing your soul. The true nature of man is a conqueror, a winner, a builder of other men. And I make fun of these guys, but I will also help them out. I will guide them, and I will work with them. That's what I do for a living. That is the true nature of man. Okay, one more question, and the show is over. You know what's funny is all the male feminists they never contact the show. I don't know why. Occasionally I'll send me some stupid picture, a picture of a dick. It's like mine's big, what do I care, right? So okay, I'm gonna have one more cigarette with you guys, and there's some ladies watching, and ladies. And then I guess the show's over. So get in a couple of questions while I'm smoking. That's your chance. And don't forget to go to GaryBrodsky.com. I dropped one on my keyboard once. Wow, a lot of questions. No, he died a very old man, Raymond Charles Barker. What a great man. His books are still available. His knowledge is still there. You want Barker as your reverend? You buy his books, you got knowledge. You want Trump as your business advisor? Buy The Art of the Deal. It's a great book. You want Napoleon Hill helping you out? Buy his books. Men used to read. Men stopped reading. They stopped dreaming. They stopped pretty much everything. They say give a man a fish and he'll eat for a day. Give most guys an iPhone and they'll be busy for the rest of their life. Well, that's pretty good. Take it to heaven. Hi, Gary. All atheists and politically correct assholes, do me a favor and plug your ears. You will not like what you hear. Sorry, it's my reading, not your writing. The Lord's Prayer states, let your kingdom come. Let thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. That's how you get a taste of heaven. I declare this. I love the Lord's Prayer. What's in the Lord's Prayer is a way to solve the entire economic problems of this planet. Forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. Now, that was written by the Son of God. You're going to tell me that any politician can come up with a better plan than the Son of God? Okay, you're out of your mind and you're brainwashed. And I'm sure I'm going to lose viewers for saying that. But, I'm one of those rare people today. When I was a kid, it was very common, that believe in God, and in every word in the Bible as biblical truth. And I'll debate any atheist on that. Can you prove it? Can you prove it? Can you prove it? From your voice, you prove that God has just thrown you off to the side. Because I know something about atheists. And I used to actually go as a minister to VA hospitals. And guys who were atheists that were very sick, guess what they found? God. And when they found God, they got better. You won't find that in too much mainstream news. A lot of questions coming in. I'll stay here. As that people have lots of money, yet are reluctant to spend it. In other words, cheap. Isn't cheapness beta? Oh, yeah. Cheapness is beta. I'll even help you define that. It's beta because when you have a lot of money, you don't spend it. What are you? You're a gatherer. Gatherers just keep gathering stuff. That's feminine. A man is a hunter. A man has money. It's like, I met a lot of guys. I blew my money on gambling. I blew money on women. I thought it. I had a best-selling book. I'm not embarrassed to tell you the title here. The Mind of the Cat. I made a few $1 million on it. Where's the money today? I blew it on women, limousines, hotel rooms, all sorts of, really cool stuff. But that's what men do. Okay, I should have wrote another book and then kept that one in the bank. But I was young then when I did that. Wow, that would be great. Carl, I'd love to meet you too. Let's do it. The feedback on those Mojo bags is off the charts incredible. And that's why we're backed up. But we're going to have them in this week. They're sending in a batch. They don't want you just send one at a time, get them out one at a time. So if you want one, I think you may have one, I don't know. Order it now. It's at GaryBrodsky.com. I don't know where it is. If anybody's interested, just search, you'll find it. There's a lot of great stuff at GaryBrodsky.com. Don't forget BrainTrainPower.com and TheColdForce.com. Hey, Eric. Hey, welcome to the show. Thank you. Can you develop more on how spirits help you achieve your goals? Thanks, Eric. Yes, I can. And I'll tell you one very simple way. You want good spirits, right? Because you want the bad spirits. There's other sites I can send you to. One of the best ways to get a spirit to help you out is by acting, believe it or not. Now think about this. Christopher Reeve, I'm just going to use one example, first one that came to mind. He played a cripple and a paraplegic in another movie, and he died a cripple. As you act as if it's from the Bible, you are going to become what you act as. So if you sit down and just pretend and act with authority, like you are something and like you're doing something and you're becoming something, you'll become it. Because the subconscious mind doesn't know it's fake. And the spirits that are good are going to back you up. So I hope that helped out, because that is a big move. And that's been used by everybody who's got everything in the world that they ever wanted. I can get into more detail, but I'll have to do a webinar on that. The problem with webinars, and people say, what happened to a webinar? Is if you sign up at like 5 minutes before, like Dan does. But he's not the only one. No, okay, this thing is stuck. I just started stuck. It's hard to get you on. You got to sign up earlier. So next time you get a webinar notice, please sign up as soon as possible. I got another question here, it just won't open. I'll deal with it tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, I will, and I will. Dan, definitely. All right, I think we covered enough here tonight. The true nature of man, again, is to win, to build, to conquer, to form alliances, and to help other people. And to be a capitalist. That's right. I know it sounds crazy, but competition is what builds men. So that is tonight's show on the true nature of man. I want to thank you all for being here. Let me get up the Gregorian chants because I know you guys like that. I like it. You got to push a lot of buttons here. Hey, look, I pushed solitaire by mistake. Hold on while I play this game. Just kidding. Just disappeared. The screen just came back. What the hell do I have Greg Orman for? Bless you all. Peace, joy, happiness, love, and all the things you ever want. Remember, go to GaryBrodsky.com. God bless you all. God bless you all. We're going to all be winners. Good night, and thank you.